Hey guys, Rich Pasini from Pasini for great deals on eBay. Listen, I want to go over this as quick as possible. It's getting late over here. Well, not that late, but I just want to go over this really quick with you guys. I want to talk about my sales for August so far. They've been pretty good, and I think I have the reason why my sales are picking up. Now, I'm just throwing it out there, and I love sharing information with you guys. So if you are a newbie to eBay and you want to get a little pointers on how to become a better seller, how to sell on eBay and make sales, well then you might want to subscribe to my channel and check me out. Now, for those who are seasoned sellers or are regular subscribers here, I just want to go over my sales so far for August 15th. Not too bad, and I'm going to explain to you what I did, and I think it seems to be helping. I'm going to share that information with you guys, so if you could stick around, please do. All right, let's start. Today, this one just came in today, August 15th. Well, actually, a couple for 15th, just two here. I'm just going to go on really quick, tell you, if you get a chance, guys, be on the lookout for these here. People do like them. If you get them for a decent price, you can make decent money on them. I sell quite a bit of Keurigs. I sell Farberware and so on and so forth. So I'm a little like on the electronic side, a little clothing, but for the most part, I like electronics. I like my Keurigs, my Farberware. But anyway, these are the things that sold so far for August, and we're only into 15th, and there's 31 days in August, so not bad so far. I can't complain. Here I got the stovetop. What do you call it there? This is the Farberware. Yeah, this is the Farberware stovetop. This sold the other day, the 14th. Here's another one here, the Farberware. The 2 to 4 cup percolators. People seem to like them, folks. I know they seem to go. I sold quite a bit of them. Also, you might want to be on the lookout for those as well. Vintage Sony Dream Machines. If you see these in your thrift store, they come in different makes. Different makes, but the same company makes some models. You might want to check them out. Okay, I usually like to buy the Sony brands, but if you come across them, if you get them for a decent price, you can make a few bucks on them. Not a lot, but you can make some bucks on them. This here was given to me as clear profit. This is, I got it like that. I know is cheap. The only reason why I sold it so cheap is what you see here is because all the sounds wasn't. It says nature sounds. I think you only had a couple on it. I think you had the wind, and I think you had maybe a bird or two chirping on it, whatever. It's supposed to be one of those nature sounds alarm clocks, So I figured, I'm not going to ask $10, $15 for it. So I sold it I had it for $4.99. I got $4.74 for it. It's okay. Here's a Derek Jeter shirt I picked up. If you guys watched my video the last time by buying, it's a selling on eBay, keep it simple video. I know it was a long video, folks, but I mean, if you guys watched it through the end, that's great. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I picked this up at the thrift store, right? Got it for a decent price. I had it for $19.99. A person offered me $18.99 for it. I took it. I'm sorry, guys. On some of these here, I'm looking at them right now. The best offer. I'm sorry. No, the ones that have it, the price like that, those are the sale price, 5% off. I'm sorry, guys. Even with the best offer, I still had, I still gave them a good price to it. I know people are saying you're offering 5%, and yet you're doing, you're making best offers. You know what it is, folks? I just want to move the merchandise out. I want to try to get some other stuff for the fall, which is not too far away. And I want to try to eliminate a lot of merchandise. A lot of this stuff's been sitting, not months or years, but it's been sitting. And I need to get that storage area cleaned out because it's starting to get overflowing with too much stuff. So I'm trying to unload a lot of stuff here. I'm going to get into that 5% stuff. I'm going to show you how I go about setting it up in case you don't know. Okay, this one here, a little story about this one here. When you come across these here, people do like these Motorola razors. They do like them. I had the person who bought one from me, and he messaged me and said, I got this thing here. He goes, it's kind of useless. I don't have the SIM card for it, and this, that, and the other thing. And he's very, very cordial and stuff like that. And I told him, I said, well, he said something like, is this phone unprotected? And I said, look, I picked it up in a thrift store, and I said, I don't know if it's unprotected, what do you call it there? Where you could use it again. Unlocked, unprotected, unlocked. Sorry about that. And he was saying, so I messaged him back. I said, there was a SIM card in there. I took it out. And I didn't want to put it because it has some information on it, So what I usually do with those SIM cards, I got a grinder, not a grinder. I got my shredding machine. I just throw it in and shred it up. I know it's a little thing like that. I could throw it in a garbage, but I like to shred them up. So anyway, he apologized. He goes, I guess I have to get a new SIM card. Well, you're gonna have to, because I can't give you the one that came with the phone. So if you ever do come across these particular models, there might be other ones that have SIM cards. Remove them, folks. Don't sell them with the SIM cards in there, folks, because from what I understand, reading up on them, they do have some information from the current owner of the phone. So be careful with that. You don't want to send it. You don't want to sell a phone like that, and then somebody's getting, something happens fraudulently and stuff like that. They're going to come looking to you. Well, you're the seller. You should know better, So make sure when you come across things like that, take out the SIM card, please, for yourself. All right, I got another Keurig over here that's sold. So we got the one up here, and I got another one over here. This one sold here, this nice blue one. This was a nice one here. Again, with the 5% off. You can notice all the listings have 5% off. I'm going to show you how I do that in a second, after I do this here really quick. These here, if you pick them up, you see them, pick them up, they do sell. If you can get it for real cheap, it's a nice little profit. You're not going to get rich off it, but if you get enough, let's say like this here, this is enough to pay for maybe 2 months of my store, my store fee. You know what I'm saying? I got to start a store, which is $5 a month. That'll pay for my store fee, for the next 2 months. That's how I got to look at it. This one here was brand new. It's candies. The girls' clothing that you see is my daughter's. They're not store bought. The only one that was store bought was this one here, the Derek Jeter shirt. I bought that from a thrift store. And I'm not saying it's anything, if you buy clothes from a thrift store, it's bad. I'm just, giving you a heads up at, the stuff that you see. And that wasn't my shirt either. Although I was thinking about keeping it, but I said, let me get rid of it. But the clothing like this here, this is a new Candies jacket that they call a lace moto jacket. I was asking, as you can see there, $19.99. They didn't make a best offer. Was it best offer accepted? Oh, yeah, they did make a best offer. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. I got to look at these here really quick, because sometimes the best offer is accepted. Yeah. Okay. There might be a little change in the prices over here, because I'm looking here at the best offers here, free returns. Okay, yeah, so that was the best offer on that one, even though the price was $18.99. I think they wanted, what they offered that there, $17 or $16, something like that. All I know is I accepted the price, and I'm glad these things are moving. Now this one here, again, in that video I was talking about, folks, about selling on eBay, keep it simple. This is a return. Okay, it's sold, but it's a return. What I have over here, I had to open up a claim against UPS. The buyer claims, well, they got it. The box was damaged, therefore that was damaged. Okay. He sent it back to me. Now I put in a claim for it. He sent it back. Now I gave him the full refund, because I paid for the return shipping. So it came to a lot of money, okay? Just in the return shipping alone, I think I'm up to, just to get that back, I think it was up to like $30-something that I had to take a loss on. But there is a happy part of it. I did put a claim in, and I faxed all the documentation. UPS, when you put a claim in, they want you to do it online, of course. I put in there, they want a copy of the bill. And I also asked, and don't fudge it either. Whatever you sell it for, that's what you sell it for. I also put in and asked them, would I be able to get my shipping fees? Because I think it cost me $15. This is the weird thing. This cost me $15 and change to ship it to him. He sent it back to me from where he is, another state, cost $28. So you do the math. That's the cost I'm meeting. So I'm hoping, if I could definitely get the cost of this here, I'll even be happy with that. Because I gave him a good deal. He asked me if I could work with a budget on it. And I said, yeah, I'll work with you on it. Because he goes, I was on a budget. Would you do it for $50? I said, yeah, why not? But, yeah, that there, if I could get at least that back for it, at least it's not a quote-unquote total loss. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to see. I asked them, like I said, I faxed all this information over to them tonight, the 15th of August here. And I got an email notification from them prior to faxing that they don't need to inspect the package, but they did tell you when you do sign up with UPS to do a claim, they will tell you don't discard the package, leave it there in case they want to see it. And if they do want to see it, they'll send a UPS guy here according to the instructions I was reading, and they would pick it up and take it to their place or whatever, where they do the inspections and then make the final determination. But I got an email notification stating that they don't need to do the inspection on it, to check it out. So yeah, that there, even though it's sold for $50, that would have been a good thing. Unfortunately, this courier service is, at least on that particular one anyway. UPS is pretty good. FedEx, I never really had too much problem. This is the first time I'm putting in a claim with UPS, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the thing I want to get to really quick with this here, before I move to the next one, just a word of advice: unless you're getting them brand spanking new in a box, don't buy these. Seriously, as much as you might see them, you may want to get them, but if the person on the other end, the buyer, gets it, doesn't know how to work it, or there is something that's not functioning properly, let's say you tested it out and you thought it was functioning properly, they may send it back and say it's defective, not working. So those type of machines, unless they're brand spanking new in the box, I will no longer be selling any of those Keurigs. Even the Keurigs are like that too. It looks like a Keurig, but it ain't. With the water reservoirs, I'm staying away from them, because there was one I bought, a Keurig, I talked a long time ago. It had a bad pump in there. If you look at it, it's like a little cylinder in there. And I thought it was good and stuff like that. It looked like it was working at one point. And then the pump gave out, right? And I seen water dripping out from the bottom. And I had to sell it for parts. I will no longer buy them there. But this one I picked up because it was really in nice condition. I tested it out and everything. But needless to say, it got to him in not good condition, so he tested it, said I can't get it to work. Of course, it's damaged. So he sent it back to me, and I had to open up the claim with UPS. The other thing you want to be on the lookout for are these. If you come across the Texas Instruments T84 Plus Silver Editions, these are good. I got this for a real cheap price, and I made a decent profit on it, folks, okay? Now, as you see here, there was no 5% off. And I didn't have, did I have best? No, I didn't have even best offer. That's the price I put it in, and that's what I got for it, okay? For those who follow me on my YouTube channel, I told you I bought one of these pots over here. Let's go over here. One of these, right? And the coil that's in here at the bottom of it that keeps it warm, whatever warms up the coffee, burnt out. So what I did was I took it apart and I started selling everything in parts. So that's why you see the stem. That came from one of those pots right here. And look at look what I got for it. That's what I got for it. Best offer accepted. I think they offered me 10. I took the 10, whatever. But look at the price though. I mean, even though, the pot, I think I mentioned the pot, how much I paid for it. I paid $5 for that pot. I paid $5 for it. I normally don't tell people I paid for that. I paid $5 for it, so I already made my money back on it. Here's the AT&T cordless replacement phone handset. These here, I think the AT&Ts are pretty good. If you come across these here, you can get decent money for them. However, I have the 5% off, so that's what I got for it. Not bad, can't complain. Here's another Farberware coffee pot. This is the, I think, I'm surprised I didn't put on there. Usually I put 2 to 4 cup. All right, whatever. I guess this one looks like the bigger pot. I would say this is the 2 to 12 cup. Anyway, as I got that there, I accepted the offer. I think they offered me 27 or 26, something like that. I took it. Right. I know it says over here best offer accepted, but that's the sale price. So it says was, and I had it at that price. And even though I had it at that price, some people still want the best offer. So like I was talking to my brother about that. They said, I don't know, it's a good idea to offer 5% and then have a best offer. As long as I'm making money on it, I'm okay. I don't want to go negative with this here. As long as I'm making a profit, a decent profit, I'm okay with it. This was a great find. I have the same exact printer. I was tempted to keep this one and have the one I have now, which looks just as good, brand new. I bought it at the thrift store. That one I paid, the one that's like this here, not for this one, but the one I got on my desk, next to my desk, I should say, that I paid $15 for it. And it looks just like this, like brand spanking new. However, this was a brand new one like that. And I was thinking, I said, maybe I should keep this because it's brand spanking new. But I said, you know what? I'll get more money selling it new as opposed to the pre-owned one. So I had to go with the one that had more money. If you could come across these here, these type of printers, the HP 7520, I have that. I love it. It works great. It's flawless for me anyway. I've been using it now for years. I love the thing. If you come across them in decent, even if they're pre-owned, if you can get a nice pre-owned one like this, they do sell for a decent buck. just to keep that in mind, okay? This one you can see has all tapings on it, stuff like that. It came with a bunch of cartridges and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll show you really quick. Let me just open it up really quick here. I'll show you what I sold it with here. Oops. Really nice. I was really tempted to keep it. Look at that. That's everything that came with it. This is how it was all bundled up. They got all brand new cartridges, of course the charger. The only thing was missing was the USB printer cable. I included that there with it. I printed out this came with it. The sheets that you see, the information, all this came with it. Guy got a good deal. He got a very good deal. Whoever, I don't know he or she, but they got a good deal on it though. But that's how it was. Really good. Anyway, yeah. So I was really tempted to keep it. But anyway, this thing here, if you come across new stuff like this, now you might say, a laboratory thing here for the bathroom sinks, kitchen sinks, whatever. Yeah, I got these things for cheap, and I had it for $9.99. The best offer, I think they offered me $8 for it or something like that. I took it. I got them so cheap, so I said, let me get out of them. I have 2 of them. That's the last one that sold. Here's another one. This one here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're in July already. Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. Okay, I skipped. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going into July. I'll be telling you everything for the whole next month. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the one right there. That's the ending one right there, the Farberware. Now, what I want to go share with you guys is if you have a store, right, you probably want to know how I did it. Well, or I feel what I did boosted up my sales. What you want to do is when you go to your Seller Hub, if you have a store, right? I think if you have a store, I think you can do Markdown Manager even without a store. But anyway, I went to my store settings here, right? And I went over here to Manage Store, okay? And I went over here to, first thing I'm going to show you is the Markdown Manager, how I set that up. So you go to Markdown Manager, and you want to create a promotion. I hit the sale event and Markdown. And what you want to do is, when you come over here to the far left where it says choose your discount, I scroll up to 5%. I click that on, and then it says select the items. Now, a lot of my items are selected, I believe, unless I miss one. You're going to come over here, select your items, going to hit this again. And then it's going to say select items 5% off. Okay? And if I see the ones that don't have red, that's the ones that I want to use the sale on it. Let's see if I missed anyone. I don't think so, because you could do it a bulk. You could do a bulk editing like this here. Most likely, they all have the 5% on it. And what you would do is basically you would come over here, you would check it off. Let's just do one. Let's see if I can do it just for argument's sake to show you. Let's say I'm going to do this one over here. All right. So you click this, and then I'll say confirm selections. I'm just doing it even though it's got it. I'm showing you guys, and then it's going to say confirm your 5%, whatever. I selected the one. You can do a bulk. You can go back there and check all of them off and offer the 5% on all your listings. And then what you're going to do is you're going to save and review, right? You're going to come down here after you click that on there, all right? I don't know if it's going to let me do it because I offered it. And maybe it will. Okay, and then it's going to come over here, and what you're going to do is they want a description here. So I always put over here summer clearance sale. Right? Oh boy, that's because I'm trying to do this fast. Clearance sale. All right, and I say buy now and save. And I always put the little dollar signs there. And then once you acknowledge that, you're going to hit the launch button. Let's see what happens. I hope it don't make an error on it. I'm just trying to show you how I do it. Okay. Well, now it's there. So now it's already there. It's already going to be considered, it's going to go as a 5%. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys really quick, that's how you do it when you want to offer a sale. You can go 5%, 10%, whatever, 20%. I usually like to keep it at 5%. I don't mind giving good deals, but I mean, going a little more than that. But right now, for argument's sake, I'd rather keep it at 5%. It's comfortable for me. That's what I've done so far. And the other thing is, too, let's go over here. When it comes to promoting listings. Now, what I like about the promoted listings, really quick, promoted listings, you don't pay anything until the item sells. So if you have good to cancel, where it keeps relisting month after month, you don't have to worry about that because you're not going to get charged for that. The only time you get charged for what do you call it there, for promoted listings is when the item actually sells. Now be careful with this. So I'm going to go over here really quick. Now we're going to go to this one here, the Nikon Coolpix. When you come over here, because I already did it, this would normally would say, you see where it says edit promoted listings. If it said just promote, that's when you know it's, now you can get ready to promote it. But because it's already promoted, it's saying edit. But I want to show you the function. So what you would do is you would come to your listing like this, and this is very important. Now they have a suggested rate of 2%. So if I click it on 2%, you could also just type it in 2 if you want. Save yourself that. Refresh the screen, it becomes 72 cents. Now here's what happens. You will get your insertion fee charge, but eBay is going to take out their percentage for the promoted listings. This is what I did. Now, I watched an eBay seller a while back. It was a YouTube channel. He always says, do your promoted listings and start off with 1%. Now, if you play around with this stuff and you check it out, you're going to see eBay is going to make suggested rates a little higher than 2%, might be 5%, 6%, whatever. Remember one thing. The more you click this on here, right, if you bring it up like that, look at the number changed over here, look. So if you brought this up to 5%, let's say 5, okay, it's going to cost you when it sells an additional $1.80, okay? I always start everything off with like that, 1%, and on this particular item, when it gets pushed up the chain there, I'm only going to be paying 36 cents on it, okay? But again, make sure you feel comfortable with what you're doing when it comes to running these markdown sales, and also when it comes to doing your promoted listings. Because, folks, you don't want to take, you don't want to. People call eBay feebay, the fees. They do charge fees. What are you going to do? You're on their platform, But the thing is, make sure when you're doing your promoted listings and you're doing your Markdown Manager, you go into that there. Make sure that you feel comfortable, when it comes to setting those things up. Like you might say, well, I don't know, 5% is kind of cheap. I feel comfortable doing 10%. I've seen people doing 20%. It depends how bad you want to get it out too. How much quick you want to make a sale. So far, if you look at my listings really quick here, all are red. These are the ones that are all 5%. Okay, and I know that if I click on the Nikon Coolpix, you're going to see it right over here, say 5%. That's how it's going to look after you do your Markdown Manager. It's going to say 5%. So it's not much, but it was $37.85, and now it's $35.96. And I still have make an offer. It's crazy, right? People are saying, what? How do you do? What do you do with that? Look, I just want to move this stuff out, and like I said again, it all depends on what you feel comfortable with. Okay, guys, you got to remember one thing. We all have different sources too, like how to get merchandise stuff. Some stuff is given to me, and some stuff I have to purchase. A lot of the stuff that you see here outside the girl stuff, that's for my daughters. But a lot of stuff like this here, the cameras, the corporate makers, all that other stuff, those are things I buy at my local thrift store. Okay, that's not given to me. But if I get them on like a half price sale day, then I could, I can manage there. There's a little, I could give a person a better deal. Let's put it that way. So that's the things you got to factor in. If you're getting something like, if this camera was given to me for nothing, and I sell it for that price or maybe a little cheaper, I'm okay. I still made a profit. I got the camera for nothing. It's been tested. It works. But you got to feel comfortable when it comes to setting up these sale things up for yourself. Just make sure that you want to come out with a profit, plain and simple. So make sure you feel comfortable with what you're doing. But anyway, listen, guys, that's all I have for you right now. I know I'm talking fast. You heard my grandfather clock going off back there. It's 9 p.m. over here in the East Coast of New York. I'm going to call it a night with this here. Well, for the video anyway. And then I got to do some more research. And I want to try to boost up some more sales. Even though, like you might say, you're probably saying, what kind of research do you do? Being you did the Markdown Manager, you got promoted listings. I like to go and check categories. Okay, I want to do more price comparisons to see, because sometimes people might, have a different pricing. Maybe I might want to lower it down a little. In some cases I might even ante it up because I might be charged too cheap of a price. So yeah, I still do my research on it, folks, outside of doing my YouTube videos. But anyway, I am going to let you go. If you found this information helpful, you want to give it a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you like this video or any of the videos I've put out, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and if you want to be updated when I post the videos, please hit that bell notification icon. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I just want to say welcome. Just a little quick bio about me. I've been on eBay for over 20 years. I like to talk about online reselling. I do the reseller news, and I do the Let's Talk eBay. So if you want to know more about online reselling, like I said again, you know what to do. Just smash that subscribe button. All right, guys, take care. And lastly, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.